Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Card of the Week. We are back with the next Dawn of Heroes reveal, spoiler reveal for Tifa, a legendary, which is very exciting. We all know Tifa's a lot of people's favorites. I don't know why, but if you were in San Diego and you took the judge test, when I saw this was Tifa, I could just think about the judge test questions. And if you don't know, someone hit up White Mage for it, and I'm sure he'll be happy to share it with you. But yeah. Card is. We knew this was coming. I didn't know it was a legendary, but we knew it was coming from the revealed cards from like when they announced the set. But yeah, let's read this card and break it down. So we have a 1-drop Tifa forward, Avalanche Operative. She has Brave. Tifa cannot become dulled by your opponent's summons or abilities. When Tifa enters the field, discard 2 cards. And for 2 CP, Tifa can attack once more this turn. You can only pay with CP produced by backups to use this ability, and she's at 9k. That's super interesting. At first glance, it seems very, we'll break it down. The ability to attack once more is not limited to once per turn, which is nice. Only limited by being able to produce it with CP from your backups, right? Which is, kind of super easy to do. We have Cactuaroni, right, or whatever his name is. We have the Atomos. We have Evray now, and I think, and those are just some of the ones I'm thinking of. But I know I'll spoil it myself, and I'm sure you guys have seen the post before you've watched this video. But I think they cracked it already. You can with No and Shulk, like some of the older cards, you can constantly just have the CP to have her continue to attack. As we go further into the card, though, it looks like the discard 2 is unavoidable unless she's your last card in your hand, right? Which, at that point, you're kind of just going for game anyway, so I think that'll work out. You're really not going to try to play this turn 2 when you have... I mean, you could go 4 backups and then play Tifa, right? And then just top deck from there, so there's nothing wrong with that. And then the fact that it cannot become dull by your opponent's summons or abilities is nice. Can always be, they can target it or whatever, but it won't work. And freezing is irrelevant now and has Brave. So, where some of the other cards in the past that were able to attack multiple times, you'd either have to, there was a gimmick, right? So, the Lightning Primal, it needed a character to leave the field. The Fire type O's guys, they have to attack, and then they trigger, like it triggers an auto, or it needs to kill something, and then it can attack again. And then I think someone else, they can attack again, but you have to find a way to activate it and stuff like that, so it's able to do that. Estinian needs the C. You need to have you just need to play another lightning, right? I think it's just a tap. But this is you don't have to. There's a little less hoops here, but I mean they're different hoops really. But it's still pretty cool. Let's go here and break this down a little bit. Just kind of sums up the same thing. They highlight Barret. Barret will give it haste, being that it's Avalanche Operatives. You could discard other cards to get it back when you're you don't have to hold on to this until you're ready, right? Because Barret can get it back for you later, so it's very good. Zengen is a very good option. I had forgotten about that one for sure. Include cards like Evray and Atomos. Bartz is another good one, Bring it out, give it haste. Bartz gives all 1-drops haste, and Stiltskin searches it. I believe there's a lightning backup that also searches 1-drop forwards. I can't remember. I want to say it's Diana or something. So there's a range of colors a card like this can go into. Obviously, Avalanche Operatives is the most relevant. It'll have searchers. It's in the colors of some of these really helpful cards that make her a threat right away. It seems like, if I'm being quite honest, the card is kind of absurdly good and really means you have to be ready to answer it at all times, because if your opponent's able to get 2 or 3 attacks with this in a turn, right? So let's say you're 5 backups, right? You pay 1, bring it out, Zengen's out. It has haste and can go attack, right? first attack. Then tap 2 from your backup line. Tap 2. That's 3 attacks. If anybody else is on the board, this is turning into like this is fatal. It's lethal, as some people as we say it. But yeah, dropping her on the board is going to be is a big thing. Now counterpoint. If I'm, I don't think she'll. I mean, there'll obviously be players who just don't like anticipate it, but if you see Avalanche Operatives or anything playing 7 now, you're gonna have to be on the lookout for this. But as long as Water's around, I don't see this card doing much. You're gonna discard 2 cards, and I'm just gonna put it back in your hand, and you probably won't attack much with it. Which is again out of the reason you probably won't ever play this. While you have cards in your hand, and so you're always doing it on the turn you're setting up for, like, I'm gonna kill you this turn, like lethal. But yeah, she's a very good card. I think I assume she'll see play. I don't see why she wouldn't. I mean, I know there's enough FF7 fanboys and girls that want to play Cowboy Tifa, so I'm actually, to be honest, the most exciting part is this thing. Next time Kageyama-san will share an enemy of Tifa along with some of their entourage. I'm only gonna suspect Turks. I don't know what else it could be. I'm not that big on 7. I just know I want more Turks. And I know you guys requested Turk videos, so I'll be working on that as well. So make sure to be on the lookout for those. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of Tifa. Is she overhyped? Do you think it's gonna fit in that? What is it? Earth, Wind, Ice deck, so you can play it, like, so you can just continue to spam the attack. Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week.